Hello again everyone, Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having Libra on the second house cusp in a natal chart. Now, the second house governs monetary matters, resources, income generated, possessions, tangible assets, values, material items, self-esteem, and self-worth. Now, the sign on the cusp of the house may indicate, in some instances, the profession or job the person may have. It could indicate the way this person may generate money, and it can show the manner in which this is done, and it could give characteristics to this particular house. Now, if somebody has Libra on the second house cusp in their natal chart, well, this could be a person that in their income generated in what they and how they're making their money, perhaps they could be very diplomatic and tactful. They might strive for peace, tranquility in this area of their life. They don't really, this is a sign that really has the strong aversion to any kind of like dissension or conflict, and may at times may even be too compromising, perhaps in money-related matters. The one important thing I think with this particular placement in the natal chart is, for one, to not necessarily get their items too much confused with I guess you could say, others. And when I say that, what I'm trying to convey and articulate is that when you have like I possess certain possessions, that not to be taken advantage of, and there might be such a strong need to compromise that the so-called shared possessions can be very strongly be more of your own possessions that you had as opposed to the other person. And it's important to have that balance. People with this placement really strive for things being equitable and fair as far as possessions go, and if this person has certain possessions, they might be too apt to share maybe a little bit too much of what they have with someone else, and not always have that, I guess you could say, that fair mind, having that balance that they really should have, because there might be a propensity maybe at times to relinquish maybe too much what they have and make too many of their possessions perhaps someone else's, especially perhaps in a money, as far as money making ventures. So it's important for this person, if they're in, say, in some instances, this person might have be making money in a partnership scenario, say with a significant other, that just make sure that it's fairly even, and that your resources, your material items and connection, perhaps with if there is a certain business that you're both involved in, just have it like try to have it close to half and half, because that's what this person really strives for, and can work very well in terms of their business, if things are fairly even and they don't have to spend really an unfair amount on things maybe pertaining to the business if involved with someone else. Now, this could be a person that really, they like that peace, they like the tranquility, they want no conflict. They really can have an aversion to that in terms of their money-making ventures. This could be somebody in terms of what they may do in terms of money generated. Perhaps they might work with negotiation, something where they're doing something with reconciliation. Perhaps a marriage counselor could be an example. Someone that works as some kind of negotiator or arbitrator, something connected with the arts, something with beauty. Their possessions might be very aesthetically appealing. This person may have many possessions in their home that it's associated with art, such as drawings, paintings, perhaps even sculptures. They may have their home may really be very nicely made inside and have a lot of as far as you could say just general items, the shade, the curtains, everything might have some kind of beauty connected with it, and this person may strive for possessions where it gives a certain refinement. And back to what this person may do as far as money generated, this person may work in something with the beauty, the arts, such as acting, singing, with something with music, perhaps something with cosmetology, modeling. So those are some ways this person may generate income. And really, the thing is too that the second house also being connected with one's self-esteem and self-worth. This could be a person perhaps that puts a lot of value in fairness, in being tactful and being diplomatic, saying things in a constructive manner, being fair to others. And this could be in things connected with beauty, with art, having a very, this person may put a lot of emphasis on having themselves look as attractive as possible in whatever it is they're doing as far as their income generated goes. This could be somebody that could be like an art collector, somebody that collects paintings and drawings, things of an artistic nature. Maybe this person could generate money or make money through being like an artist of some kind. Cartoonist is another example, in which could range through all kind of arts, including abstract painting. This is just a person that will often look for value in things, in as far as the items that are really, I guess we could say, could be pristine and could be very attractive. Any items many of their items they collect could be things that are associated with beauty. If this is a woman, say, this person might have more, as far as above average amount of things connected with makeup and cosmetics and things that augments perhaps the woman's beauty. So this is something to consider if you have Libra on the cusp of the second house in the natal horoscope. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having Libra on the second house cusp in the natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having Scorpio on the cusp of the second house in the natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.